Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Daniel Jones and the New York Giants taking on Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The former number 6 overall pick of 2019, Daniel Jones, trots out to lead this New York Giants offense.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
In motion, left goes Boyd. They'll fake the jet sweep and go play action with Burrow. Able to get away. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 7 yards there and a first down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Got a man open. It's Chase. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Burrow will throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Evans running behind center. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Jones. Right side, Claypool's got it. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
Jones, throw complete here to Waller. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. Up the middle with Barkley. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. 2nd and 6. Handoff now. It's Gray with it. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
First and goal from the 3. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after report like they're eligible, but all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Michael Dana. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. A give up the middle to Evans. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Now fair catch is called for and taken at the, we'll call it the 37-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The New York set to take the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun. Jones. Throw left side. Taken in by Slayton. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 75 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's brought down. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's got it to about the 40. Here's a 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you get...
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. From midfield now, Burrow. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to 1st down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a 1st down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll flip this out to Evans. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 3rd and 3. Again, it's Burrow. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Dexter Lawrence coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. This is a nice little stretch he's putting together. Remember, 3 sacks last week.
And now he's off to the races in this game because he thinks, okay, that's the start of something big because he's in a zone. He's locked in. So offensively, you've got to occupy him. Maybe even run the ball at him as opposed to passing it so he can't just pin his ears back and rush the quarterback.
McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
New York set to take the field. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking to throw. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this pass caught by Gray. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. He stiff arms him. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now it's Burrow. He completes it to Evans. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. Evans running straight ahead. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. From the 23, here's a 2nd and 4. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Penny. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Penny. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. New York set to take the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. Completion here to Claypool. 7 yards there and a first down. In motion left, Claypool. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Here's Jones on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Now Gray. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 39. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Jones able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit him quick. A little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll go to Barkley again. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Looking to throw. Jones. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Joseph Osai drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. So not only do you not get the first down, but you've also made things a lot more difficult on your field goal kicker.
Yeah, they're still in range, but you're exactly right because you know the kicker's over there saying, thanks a lot. You just made my job a little tougher because when he kicks it now, he'll kick it lower because he's got to get more distance. That means there's more jeopardy for the ball to get tipped or blocked.
Butker's kick here at 10. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
I know that halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. from the shotgun. Joe Burrow. Quick slant caught by Chase. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Now Burrow on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. On the handoff, Evans. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down. Burrow looking to pass. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. On third down, Burrow. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
Here we go.
And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw again. And connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down. And Burrow going to throw again. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Bengals. Are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. On the screen, this is Evans. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. McPherson's kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Yeah, the Giants ready to come out now. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. Clock rolling as the Giants will hurry to the line. Meanwhile, Jones' throw there, hauled in by Claypool. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Jones will get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. J.K. Dobbins, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Trevor Lawrence, couple of touchdown passes as his guys win their second straight to start the year. And finally, on Monday Night Football, should be a good one there between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Here we go. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Get set. Ready? Nice one.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Burrow. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To the air again, Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, he has been the featured receiver on this drive. They've looked his way a number of times. Why not get it to him on 3rd down? And they do. And they're able to keep this drive moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Burrow will throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So no gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now out come the Giants. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that one on the money to Claypool downfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
On 1st and 10, it's Evans. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
Big 13.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now they go play action now. Burrow. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Terrell Edmonds comes flying in from safety for the sack.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack.
Even the most elusive quarterbacks have those tough days where they can't avoid sacks, and this is one of them. Third time he's gone down. He might develop some happy feet now, want to escape the pocket and try and gain more yardage with his legs.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Right side, Claypool's got it. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And they'll begin on the ground here with Evans. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And they'll go right back to Evans. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now Evans on the toss left side. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Here is 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. He finds his target, it's Evans. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now it's Burrow. And he will find his man Chase complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2nd down and 3. He'll flip this out to Evans. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first and goal.
Jones. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Burrow on play action. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. So a 3rd straight pass attempt after they ran it on 1st down. 3rd straight incompletion. Now they're forced to give the ball up.
They must have felt like they just couldn't get it done on the ground. You know, something in what they saw in the defense or how they felt about their offensive line, it just told them throw the football. And end up with 3 straight incompletions, turn the ball over on downs, give a big check mark to the defense on that one.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. 41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12. Throwing, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 2nd down, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Kayvon Thibodeau. In there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to